Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Disco Elysium. Today, let us see if we can interact with our ID.
The release badge on which you see the photo of a man. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the bag? The badge, not bag.
Durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West.
Okay.
You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document
Ooh,
number,
okay.
the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Why is there a question mark there? Look at the
The
photo.
man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge.
Ah, like my driver's
Good
license.
choice. A newer photo would look different.
Uh-huh. How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
So, what? I was 34 to 36? And he's winking. Why? Because you are weird.
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it did.
Ah,
on
so
you.
it's new then.
It looks like you had quite the charming face way back then. Your hair is brown and slightly curly. Your eyes seem more clear somehow.
Probably from the lack of drug use, maybe? So have I only been like a alcoholic / addict for 10-ish years?
The lack of alcohol swelling is a bonus, though there's a pinch of that in your cheeks already.
Okay, so that's probably where I started.
Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines.
All right,
as you
my name
rotate
is
it,
Harry
catching
Du Bois.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Oh wait, so my name is Harrier? Where I like store like jets? Wait, what kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
Well, I have never met anyone with those names. Ever.
It's meant to keep you safe.
Sure, Harriet Du Bois it is then.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
No, Du Bois. It's the I's in the wrong place for that, Chronos.
He's not going
Du
to call you
Bois!
Harriet. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Rank LTN 2JFR? Was it like Lieutenant something?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
W Freighter, okay. What is a Lieutenant W Freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
Can I get a desk job after this? And W
The
Freighter.
title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W Freighter.
Dude, we could be making bank as a captain probably. I don't know what captains make. I don't know what captains make for. I know what the standard officers make. Well, at least when they first get hired. So one second. Police captain salary. Okay, there's a few different here. There's 66K to 100K per year, 45K to 100K per year. 74 to 94K, 83K just all around. I mean, that's a pretty good. What the fuck is this? Oh, this website is literally, it's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. It lists 16K, 16,000 below minimum wage, to 429,000. Like, okay, dog. I'm pretty sure that's quite a range there, my dude. Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect.
Oh, fuck that.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What is decomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens' militia. It means counting down to twos.
Okay.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
What, like bondage?
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Oh.
The long and
Well,
short
at least it's
of
not
it is,
feet.
You're his superior.
Ooh. Yes. I am superior. So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Okay.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
Turn to the back of the document.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads,
Serial Rev 126205 Jam 41.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Date of issue.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter.
So I was just Lieutenant Euphrater before.
A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
the pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank.
But why? So, okay, so it's because the way you stated it made me feel like it was completely my decision to decline. Though you did say if there was no position, it would just be declined. Okay, so there's just no position. I would like to be a captain and sit behind a desk, please.
The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes. A lot can happen in 4 months.
Yeah,
Especially in winter.
a lot can happen in a fucking
Winters
week.
are never easy on you.
A day.
Of that you are sure.
Precinct 41. What's that?
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
Probably hell on earth.
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva. and you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him. Ask yourself.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, aside from the start of this game, even the week before this game, right? Or some time before this game started. Like, when we were going over our cases, the amount of cases I've solved, and I only have ever had to, kill 3 people in the line of duty, that's pretty impressive. Especially when you hear about how Jamrock is. That's actually fucking very impressive. So, if I wasn't a complete mess, maybe it would be. But I did kind of self-sabotage, right?
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it.
Alright, put that away. I was going to do some of these at the end of the day. God, I look like an idiot. Yeah, I was going to do some of these at the end of the day. I was told that I didn't do all the stuff in the tent. And I don't want to send Kim away just yet, because I want to keep him for... Oh, what's this? That's new. Door's closed for the day. Time to put the kids to sleep. Lady, you should go to bed. It's like, what? 9? Okay, maybe you can stay up a little longer, lady. I ain't your caregiver / dad or whatever. Where was that tent? Like, just up here, right? Wasn't there like a little bridge? Not that one. It's true that more people could have spawned as well, and I'm sure there's people I've missed talking to. I guess there are other options I could go back and look for. That's new. School of fish hurtle through the fence posts. They scatter into the dark. Oh, there it is. You're still there. That's stupid. I mean, you want to use my hut when I'm not using it? I did do everything in here. Maybe I didn't talk to everyone. Yeah.
So, how are things going?
Who exactly are the people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
Better safe than sorry, I guess. Anything more you can tell me?
Yes. There's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
No, it's not.
When I first scouted the place, back in February...
There's a lovely old lady on the other end of it.
Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up.
Oh,
Suddenly,
Kim didn't come in. Oh, right, he didn't come in last time either.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
I have, but nothing usually comes good out of it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Yeah!
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
This guy just needs to say, I'm gonna pump you up, and I'll be happy.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
For this man, even regular silence is awful enough. But that was something greater.
I mean, I get that. I love silence. I love it when it's quiet. But there are definitely been places that it's like, it was like, ooh, this is a little bit too quiet here. It gets a little unnerving.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times, and we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
Okay, so you've seen, or think you've seen a woman go in and out of the church, and you felt someone or something eyeing you. What was that about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Human.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means?
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
That'd be horrifying to see. I'm pretty sure y'all were just high as fuck, but...
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
Ambush behavior. Nod. Crabman.
Crab man.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her.
Okay, so
If she
talk to
comes out
Estelle about
running
crabs, I
and says there's
guess.
a crab in there,
Maybe we
there's
can
a
get her
crab
some
in there.
shampoo.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
The implications of this are too numerous to consider. Proceed with caution. Learn all you can before entering that dark building.
Already went in there, baby.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Can you tell me about the machinery?
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
Alright, snuff station then.
It means like one of those rich boy private radio stations, where you can listen to people getting killed on, then jerk off to it. Sick shit.
That is pretty sick. Oh, don't kink shame, Chronos. No, fuck no. That's fucked up. Seek help if that's one of your kinks.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff. We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machines. He'll tell you more.
Okay, so Burnout and Dopeheads is if you haven't seen them.
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Well, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers. Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
Email? What? I don't know. Probably not that computer, unless he's ordering it from the old lady, which might happen. All right, let's talk about something else.
What?
What's the deal with Egghead? You mentioned some kind of thing?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
I don't know what demagogue. I don't know what demagogue is. I guess it's just humor me.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization.
And
they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
yeah, and they sound like exactly the kind of who would want. Wait, they sound like exactly the kind of who would want. They sound like exactly the kind of who would want loud dick music in their church. That phrase is hurting my brain. It's probably right, but fuck my head. Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocent want a club of anodic music in their churches?
Totally.
There's a trace of doubt in his voice.
Pericarnassian church is
The
about
Pericarnassian
love.
church?
Melodic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We're done.
If we want to,
Love is hardcore.
it can be.
Unity. Unity.
Is a software development engine?
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
You feel it, the anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
No words, enjoy the beat.
Feels good.
I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, it can.
He's coming around. You're getting it.
Okay, you know what? Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah!
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
That is a fucking huge word.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head.
Um,
waiting for your body to start moving.
I want to go back to the church because we're getting more information. I know Noid has his signs. What's the deal with Egghead over
He's a
there?
quiet man, mostly
He's
communicates
quiet?
with music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
Master of ceremonies.
You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Oh, I bet. How do you communicate with him?
Well,
Crack his head over like a pan?
I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you ever really talked to him?
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself.
Okay, bye.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a new thought.
Some kind of superstar.
I am.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls.
Okay, back up.
It would be insane.
Cool your jets.
To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good.
What do you
these
mean,
cops are
you
gonna
people?
get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
Okay. I mean, you did say barely legal, which is still legal, just barely, but still. So logic, self-delusion is -1, but everything else gets raised. Their learning cap gets raised to 6, which could be pretty handy, especially if I start banking on all these skill points. Right? So that's pretty dope. I mean, it doesn't actually look like any of my shit get raised to level 6. Like learning cap, so maybe I misunderstood that shit. Oh, just those, yeah, okay. I did misunderstand that shit. That's still pretty good though. So composure now gets, okay, so it's like all these ones. No, these. All right, so what was I doing? Sorry, I had to get on the phone with my mom's doctors for a minute, or 10, or whatever. What was I doing? Oh, shit. I wasn't leveling up. I don't have any skill points. Oh, we just learned some kind of superstar. Right. Okay, so, right. Our logic is down 1, whatever. But 4 of our abilities get capped up to 6, which isn't super useful for suggestion because I already had that, right? Or at least I had close to that. But all the other ones, it is kind of useful because they were not at that cap before, yeah? So now I can level up more things to 6, including composure, which is something that I wasn't planning on leveling up because I could only get it up to 1 before, so maybe I can put some points into that depending on how many skill points I get. Same with visual, well, that. And suggestion was my primary, though at the same time I haven't really used it all that much. So what were we doing? We were trying to get up to 2,200 hours.
So you had a talk with Andre?
Yeah.
And now you want to discuss things with Noid?
Did you used to, like, go after pizza?
That's fine, man. But I've got to warn ya, our signs are still off. It'll take some time for me to get my sign on.
I saw a sticker on the padlock.
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
It was like an X smiley face.
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Okay, well, I could show it to you, but okay, I'll just describe it. You didn't ask me to show it to you. It's a yellow circle, the human face with the X's, the eyes, smile underneath. I think it means, the X means the guy's dead.
Good. What did you want to know?
What makes the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by classical soul artist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right?
Yeah?
Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
We want to get on his sign side, right? So, seems awesome.
It is.
Was that right? Is it a dead guy smiling?
Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right.
Cool.
I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race.
Why do you think that?
They're all the same. Same eyes, same smiles, same death.
Well, I mean, when you sum it up like that, okay, what does it
We
mean?
defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths.
You lost me. You fucking lost me, man.
Present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
Or drugged out of his mind, come to think of it.
He could also be drugged out of his mind.
Or drunk. Or in a clinical coma. Or glad to be dead. But those versions suck.
Alright, well, I'm
Well, I
exhausted.
guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
But I thought we'd be okay, sign-wise.
I'm doing what I can.
It's not easy for him. It probably took him years to get used to Andre.
What about now?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment.
Huh.
You heard me.
What do you call it? Annoyed?
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Oh, can you tell me what the machines then?
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
What's wrong with the supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
I mean, yeah.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
The supernatural, so you think it's real, that it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs.
Oh, is that why we're off? Because I have a lot of moralists? Holy shit, I have a lot of moralists.
Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk
Ah, yes, the
that
lizard
kind of
people.
stuff.
I understand. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, that was useful.
The young man with the tape recorder acknowledges your return. When he looks at you, he squints as though you were the setting sun.
Okay.
This is hardcore.
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega!
All right.
Comes the night!
Good talk. Bye. Hey, Estelle, I hear you have crab problems.
Hello again.
The others told me you went inside the church. What do you see there?
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
Look, I know it's embarrassing. We can go to CVS and we can help you out.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
Look, go ahead, tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Raised by their grandmother, I guess more conservative style? Like, nothing really flashy or revealing?
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab.
Bray
on the
Wyatt.
church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out.
I mean, honestly, that's fucking smart. Like, hallucination or drug trip, whatever you want to call it, if you see that shit, you fucking get out, right?
Like a crab, you say?
So what did this crab man look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went into detail.
Come on, quit stalling on me. What did he look like?
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
Wait, the mercenary, maybe? What?
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
Oh, well, you're wrong. I do believe you.
Why?
What would you stand to gain?
Nothing. Anyway, what else?
Nothing. Well, we're 3 minutes off, Kim. You have anything you want to talk about?
Yes.
Nope. Well, I mean, the case again, but still, I think that's just going to go over everything we already went through. We can go back to the church. Actually, you know what, Estelle? I take it back a little bit. If you saw that shit, and then you guys still decided to camp out next to the church, that's pretty stupid. Like, straight up, man. I'm not saying it's actually like a crab man or anything like that, but if I saw that shit, I would definitely not be hanging around this church. Oh wait, it's not the church. No, it is the church. This is the church, right? Yeah. Definitely would not be here. I guess you did have that bridge up? We kicked it down, but... anything new here? No. Oh.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
I think I hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums.
Ooh, it is actually just deathly quiet now.
It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stomp your feet, clap your hands, yell as loud as you can. Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even
2200, baby.
total, somehow.
Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers. It's unnerving.
Kim, what's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Not really. It's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is happening around us.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Look up at the bell tower.
Orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower.
It's a red check. Oh, success, baby! Crabman?
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
Oh, lovely. On the ceiling?
Yes. The darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away. It's climbing down, holding on the beams.
Follow the shadow's movement.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
We don't see anything in the picture.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
Blink. Oh! Oh, hi!
You see something hanging from the rafters.
Kim, get your gun.
Straight
Cronus, he hasn't done anything yet.
with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Hey, buddy, I gotta go, fight the pigs, but do you want to talk?
The shadow is a man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
Hey, who's there?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
The right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
Cool. Doing pretty good on that myself. Haven't had a drink since I took control. It's actually kind of impressive that I haven't gone into withdrawal yet.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Are you naked?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately.
That's very
Late
true.
already.
Oh, hell no, run away. I guess having problems getting the hang of it. It's been getting out of hand lately. But no. I mean, I've been doing all right. I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use. I mean, that's a lie, so I guess the first one.
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And
Like,
you don't even know it.
Oh, I'm very in touch with my own suffering.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
Okay.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what
Kim.
the ceiling climber is saying.
Kim, I haven't had any drugs, alcohol, or cigarettes since I started this game, I think.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy on the roof? What is this shit? For some reason, I feel like you have a point there. Sure.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
So do you live up there?
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
You're right.
Is he just trying to throw you off your game?
You must be the crab
I
man.
haven't known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
Hey, it's your neighbors that came up with the name, not me.
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
Yeah, you're definitely not a flame.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
So, you've been carving sculptures?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
Wait, what are the sculptors? The sculptures, whatever the hell, whatever they are. Not only technique, it's tools. So, Rubby Cham, you have some nice curves that are going there. They're a tad derivative. You're promoting the objectification of women with your reactionary depiction of the female body. Let's say I don't get it. All the figures look half finished. I mean, Jesus Christ, if you look at any art. I mean, one of the most famous pieces of art in the world is a sculpture of a naked man with, like, fucking... Yeah, it's all nudity. Not all art is nudity, Chronos. I know, but, like... It has a long-standing history of that sort of shit, so I don't really know how to react to this. I don't get it, I guess, which is kind of true, because I don't really fucking get art. I'm not very artistic. Like, even what I can do is very limited. You get some nice curves going on there. You're promoting objectification. It seems to have... honestly, I don't get it. All these figures look half-finished.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you doing before you became a crab man?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
I lost my memory too. It haunts me. I lost my memory, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start again from the scratch. So it used to be a game, but you don't really remember it. So many people losing their memory, a certain percent of doom. I mean, I do get to create a whole new me, kind of. And it does haunt me. It's kind of convenient, but I don't know. I guess it haunts me. It does haunt me. Like, my tie talks to me. I have nightmares every night.
No, man. You gotta let that shit go. Then the mother's light touch will fill you with rapture.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information. He's just trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Tiago's my name.
Iago.
But those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
Oh, my name's Harry or Harrier. I guess my name is Harrier.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
Okay, cool. Hey, some ravers want to turn this into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab.
Do they have a
Probably
reason to
scared of
be?
me.
Yeah, do they have a reason to be scared of you?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. And
Though he used to, a long time ago.
What do you think about the nightclub thing?
why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration.
Okay.
I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
So the mother, is that her?
No. There's a new god in town.
Me?
And she can be painted or sculpted because she has no limb or even a face.
Oh.
She is the end.
Sounds horrifying.
She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
Hey, am I wearing your clothes right now?
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence. You could have them. I don't need them anymore.
Okay, what will happen once you drink from this,
I
perforation?
will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, at one with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
How'd you even find this place?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was.
Okay.
Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, eh? It didn't belong to me.
Well, I don't... You said that like... Hopefully I'm not too late on that. I still don't understand the church. You sure you just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Faith is kind of a drug.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
Dog, I can't even remember when I woke up with a silent communion ever.
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
I think love might have been my drug of choice, aside from the speed, cocaine, and alcohol.
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
Cool.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
You gonna say that? You gonna say that again? Okay, I still don't understand what you're talking
I'm a
about.
seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Then sing for me, baby.
I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
All right.
A sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams. blending into the shadows.
Hey, have you seen the? Did you see the police right here?
Something like that.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
Right. Do you know where the other spooker is?
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa.
I have no idea what the hell that is.
Don't know, Holmes.
1 second. I gotta go to Google Translate real fast. Okay, that apparently translates to that very studious old lady.
Viejita is grandma?
Wait, so there is another person living in the church and it's a grandma.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
That's definitely a phrase that people say when they get arrested. And I don't know, you don't know where she is.
That's what I said, Holmes.
So
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
you got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, and who she is?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
Hey, do you have her password?
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
No need to overdo it. He won't mind sharing it with you.
Yeah, I'll just be honest with him. Yeah, it's for a first-degree murder in Martinez.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrow, but doesn't say
Shut up, Kim.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Okay.
That is true. But what comes after death?
Life.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it.
Okay, bye-bye.
I think we're done here, Essay.
That was an interesting conversation.
That's one way to put it.
However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Well, you know what is relevant to our investigation, Kim? Fighting the pigs. Put them up. Or we could go fight the other pigs. That's going to be next time, though. Thank you for watching. I will see you all then. Have a great day. Bye.